Your dog may not actually like the way you pet them. They might simply be tolerating it. There is a huge difference between enjoying something and merely accepting it. And most of us have never realized that. That pat on the head every morning, that tight hug when you come home from work, that quick ear rub as you walk past. You think those actions are love. But for many dogs, that feeling is similar to a stranger suddenly grabbing your face without asking. You probably would not hit them. You might not even react. But you would quietly wait for it to be over. That is exactly what many dogs are doing. They do not growl. They do not bite. They do not run away. They simply stand still. And you mistake that silence for happiness. The truth is, many dogs are simply choosing submission to avoid conflict. That does not mean they feel comfortable, and it definitely does not mean they enjoy it. So what is the biggest mistake almost everyone makes? It is how we begin touching them. The biggest mistake, patting your dog on the head. Think about the last time you met a dog. Almost instinctively, you reached your hand down from above and patted the top of their head. This behavior is so common that most people treat it as the universal sign of friendliness. But in a dog's world, a hand coming down from above does not feel like love. It feels like pressure. Between dogs, placing a paw on another dog's shoulders or head is often connected to establishing social position within the pack. It signals control, not affection. When your hand moves down from above, your dog's brain does not have time to process, "This is my owner." It simply reads one message: something is pressing down on me from above. That is why many dogs will lower their head, close their eyes, freeze completely, tense their body slightly. You see that silence and assume they are relaxed. In reality, they are choosing submission to avoid conflict. They are waiting for you to stop. And if even the way you begin touching them makes them uncomfortable, every connection that follows is built on misunderstanding. So what is the right way? Do not approach from above. Lower your body to their eye level. Approach from the side or from the front near their shoulder. Give them a chance to smell your hand before you touch them. That small shift in how you approach can be enough to help your dog realize that you are not a threat. And when they no longer feel pressured, that is when they begin to feel safe. When a dog no longer feels threatened by the way you approach them, they begin to relax. But that is only the first step, because even if you stop patting them on the head from above, there is still another common mistake. And this one creates even more stress for many dogs. Tight hugs are not love. Humans express love through hugs. When we feel happy, we hug. When we miss someone, we hug. When we see something adorable, we hug. So when your dog runs toward you, your natural instinct is to wrap your arms tightly around them. But in a dog's world, being restrained often feels like losing control. A dog that cannot walk away when they want to may begin feeling pressure, even if that pressure seems gentle. Remember this, a dog's survival instincts always prioritize the ability to escape. When you lock their front legs in place or wrap your arms tightly around their neck, you may be unintentionally taking that choice away. Many people say, "My dog does not react at all." Look closer. Are their ears pinned back? Are they licking their lips when there is no food around? Are their eyes looking away instead of looking at you? Does their body become slightly stiff? Those are subtle signs of stress. Not every dog hates hugs, but very few truly enjoy being hugged the way humans do. So what is the right way? Do not start with a hug. Sit beside them. Let them lean into you if they want to. Try placing your hand gently on their shoulder or chest first. And most importantly, try this simple test. Give them a gentle hug for a few seconds, then let go. If they come back toward you, that is consent. If they walk away, that is your answer. When a dog knows they can leave at any moment, they begin choosing to stay. And when they choose to stay, that is real connection. But even if you stop patting them on the head from above, even if you stop hugging them too tightly, there is still another factor that keeps many dogs from fully relaxing, and that factor is speed. Your speed determines your dog's emotional state. Pay attention to how most people pet their dogs. Fast, constant, overwhelming, almost like they are cheering for a team that just scored a goal. You may think that kind of excitement makes your dog happy. In reality, you may be triggering their alert nervous system. Fast and forceful movements can raise their heart rate, increase stimulation, and push their body into a state of readiness. That may make sense when you are playing fetch, but it does not help when your goal is calmness and trust. The right kind of petting should feel slow, long, steady, rhythmic. Try placing your hand on their chest or shoulder. Gently stroke along their body with moderate pressure. Watch their breathing. If their breathing slows down, if their eyes soften, if their body becomes more relaxed, you are doing it right. Touching a dog should feel like turning the volume down to something calm and soothing, not blasting it at full volume. And once you adjust your approach, your hugs, and even your speed, the next question is, are you touching the right areas? Many people assume that if a dog rolls onto their back and exposes their belly, it means they want a belly rub. Not necessarily. In a dog's world, rolling onto their back can sometimes be a sign of submission, not a joyful invitation. There are certain areas on a dog's body that are extremely sensitive. Their paws. Not every part of your dog's body is an invitation. Their tail, their ears, their muzzle, their belly. Touching these areas before enough trust has been built can make your dog feel stressed without you even realizing it. On the other hand, most dogs feel far more comfortable being touched on. Their chest, their shoulders, the base of their neck, the sides of their body, especially the front chest area. It is one of the least threatening places to approach. If you want to know whether you are doing it right or wrong, do not watch your hand. Watch their body. If they lean toward you, that is an invitation. If they turn their head away or stiffen up, that is a gentle warning. Dogs communicate through body language. The real question is whether we are willing to listen, and that leads to a much bigger problem. Many people do not read their dog's signals. They only read their own emotions. Do not love your dog the way you want to be loved. Love them the way they understand. Humans often love others the way we personally want to be loved. We enjoy hugs. We enjoy touch. We enjoy someone gently playing with our hair. But dogs do not share that same emotional framework. Dogs communicate through very subtle signals. Is their body soft or tense? Is their tail wagging slowly or staying completely still? Are their ears relaxed or pinned back? Are they making direct eye contact or avoiding your gaze? A dog that feels comfortable will usually have a relaxed body, steady breathing, and soft eyes. A dog that is simply tolerating the situation may lick their lips when there is no food around, yawn when they are not tired, look away, freeze for a few seconds. These are called calming signals, a dog's way of trying to make the situation feel less stressful. If you ignore these signs, you may always believe you are doing everything right. But in reality, you may simply be lucky that your dog is gentle enough not to react. Love is not forcing interaction. Love is understanding when to stop. And speaking of stopping, there is one incredibly simple rule that very few people actually follow. Give your dog the power to choose. Trust is not built by touching your dog more. It is built through control. Try this simple 3-step test. Pet them gently for 5 seconds. Stop completely. Watch their reaction. If they willingly move closer, touch your hand with their nose, or place their head under your palm, that is consent. If they turn away or step back, you already have your answer. Many people keep petting their dog even after the dog has turned their head away. They think they are still here, but staying does not mean they want the interaction to continue. When a dog knows they can walk away at any moment, they begin to feel safe. And when they feel safe, they come back. Not because they are being held there, but because they want to. And finally, there is one factor many people never think about. It is not in your hands. It is in your emotional state. Your energy shapes how your dog feels. Dogs do not just feel physical touch. They feel your emotional state. If you are stressed, rushed, or frustrated, your body carries that energy. A hand that slightly shakes from stress feels completely different from a hand that is calm and steady. Before you touch your dog, ask yourself, Are you in a hurry? Are you feeling overstimulated? Are you trying to force interaction? A calm owner creates a calm dog. Petting your dog the right way is not just about technique. It is about regulating yourself before trying to regulate them. Real connection does not come from force. Standing still does not mean they like it. Not resisting does not mean they are happy. Tolerating something is not love. Starting today, change the way you touch your dog. Lower yourself down. Approach at their level. Pet them slowly. Choose the right spots. Read their signals. Give them the freedom to choose. Stay calm, and you will see the difference. A dog that feels safe will begin seeking you out on their own. They will rest their head in your hand. They will lie beside you longer. They will stay close, not because they have to, but because they want to. And that is what love truly feels like in a language they understand.